So folks, I managed to finally do it and get the gearbox selector cables out. You can just see one goes there and one goes there, and these are the evil clips that are on sitting down like that, holding them in place. So the aft one, the rear one, is easier to get out. You can kind of go in from where the power steering is, hit it up, and it kind of spins round, and then you can yank it out. The one that goes down in here, the forward one, hell of a lot more difficult. About a tin of WD-40 on that, and then basically vice clamps on top of it, and I kind of went in with a breaker bar from the wheel arch coming in this angle and just kept pushing and hitting it and hammering it upwards. That loosened it enough that I could then get the vice clamps on it and twist it and then pop it out that way. So it took about half an hour, and that was after probably an hour the previous day. So they're a pain in the ass, to be honest, but that's the only way to do it. Find it the easiest way. So now the next job is the ECU. So once it gets showered up, get clean, don't want to get the interior dirty, we'll go in, start disconnecting the ECU, and there's also, I believe, one other cable under the glove box, and then we can actually think about getting the strops on the lifting points here, somewhere there, I think. Yeah, just a lifting point there. So we'll have like a triangle shape over the top of the intercooler, and then look towards lowering the engine down onto maybe a couple of rollers, and then we can lift the chassis up and hopefully then slide everything out under the front cross membrane. So fingers crossed, but that's the plan. So, and as you can see, there's a lot of spare room in there, so if we just go vertically up and down, maybe it won't be too bad. Other thing is, I think I've detailed this, label all your vacuum hoses, be careful what you're doing. There's a lot of stuff in here you don't want to break, yank, power steering lines, things like that. So just be aware and take your time, and make sure everything's labeled, but let's see.